Well, we have a man in his 40s who has been murdered. We have a partner and a number of children who are grieving. That's the first thing. We have a district and an area where death has been brought back, where they thought that they had moved past us. Of course, this is the second one in about a year. Danny McKay was also shot dead. These pseudo-Republicans, and it's the only way I can describe them, they work under the veneer of a Republican headline, but it's known that there are people within this group who are taking bribes, who are allowing drugs dealers to continue to paddle their death into the area, and then they are choosing who they should execute. They need to get off the backs of the people in this area. They are not wanted. Trying to claim that the community was making complaints. I mean, we have an office here. I can tell you that there was no queue of complaints in about this man until our office. So whatever they're at, it's more to do with lining their pockets than doing any service to the community. Anyone who has any information about this murder should bring it to the PSNI.
What's been the feeling in the community today in your office here?
Well, people are disgusted. People are moving on. I mean, we are moving on. We're trying to move on. People have other things to worry about. They want to get on with their lives. They don't want to return to the fear of their children going out at night, or they themselves going out at night, and that they might be murdered, or they might be kidnapped, or whatever might happen to these self-styled vigilantes.
This group's called itself the IRA. Who do you believe murdered Kevin Kearney?
Well, I believe this group, which is calling itself, it's been various groups. It is an amalgamation of people who were in a number of other groups, and they are stealing the head of the IRA. They are not the IRA. There was only one IRA, and they call themselves the new IRA, the real IRA, whatever they might call themselves. It doesn't hide the fact that they are using a veneer of republicanism to cover up criminal activity. I have tried all the time not to tar people with the same brush, but I know that within their ranks there are people who are taking bribes of drugs dealers, who are extorting drugs dealers with money. That makes them drugs dealers themselves, and they need to be very, very clear about that, because that is taking drugs money to allow drug dealers to continue on. And I'm saying it very strongly here today. The community rejects it, I reject it, and these people need to get off the backs of the community.